Hey guys, it's Sarah and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you a list or a topic surrounding books that we feel like talking about for the week. And it's October, so we are going to be talking about some thrillers today. We are going to share some of our most anticipated thriller release for the entire year of 2019. So I'm going to be going back a little bit to some things that were released earlier in the year and things that are coming up that haven't been released yet as well. And I'm going to tell you what some of my most anticipated ones are. I have not read any of these books, so they're all going to be brand new to me when I do pick them up and read them. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to start way back towards the beginning of the year because there is a book that came out in March and I actually was gifted a copy, so I'm very excited. But that is My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. And this is one that I heard about a lot before it came out and I started anticipating it because it sounded like something that's right up my alley. This follows a couple who has been married for a long time, and I believe their children are grown and out of the house, and so they want to kind of spice things up a little bit and kind of keep their marriage, you know, a little spicy. But they do that by killing people. And I think it's something where the husband finds victims for his wife. And I don't know if she's the only one who kills them or if they kill them together. I'm not sure how all that's going to happen. It's getting very rave reviews. Like, so many people love this book and have read it and loved it. Even people who don't normally read thrillers will read it and love it. I'm very excited to read it at some point. Haven't done it quite yet, but yeah. So it just sounds like it's something that's right up my alley and I'm super happy to have a copy of it. A book that came out in July that I actually do have a copy of on my Kindle. I got it from NetGalley, and that is Lock Every Door by Riley Sagar. And this one has been getting mixed reviews actually. A lot of people have really loved it. Some people just thought it was okay, but I'm still interested in reading all of his books. I did read one of them earlier this year and absolutely loved it. So I want to read the rest of them as well. And this is just one of those. And this follows a girl who was hired to be an apartment sitter in this very exclusive apartment building, but there's all sorts of rules that she has to follow. You know, she can't leave the apartment at night. She can't have people in, like very specific weird rules that she has to be, but the money's really good. So she goes along with it. And then some weird things start happening. And I'm definitely interested to see what this is all about and where he's going to take this story. So I definitely want to read it still. Just haven't done it, but it's on my Kindle. The next one came out in August, and that is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Now, this one, at first, I wasn't sure if it was going to be on my radar or not, to be honest with you, because Ruth Ware is becoming prolific. She has quite a few books out, but I've only read one. I read The Lion Game, and it was fine. It wasn't my favorite. And her books get mixed reviews. Like, you know, some people really love some of them and some people don't love some of them and some people hate some of them. And it's very up and down with her, with everybody. So I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about her as an author as a whole, but this one, like, everybody's loving. I have not heard a single bad thing about this book yet. So that makes me interested. This is another thing where it's a nanny who gets hired for this family and they live in a smart home and things start happening that are really weird. And I believe the nanny is accused of killing one of the children. That's kind of how the story opens, but it probably wasn't her. It was something with the house. Like, it sounds so interesting. And yeah, I want to read it, even though I'm not sure about Ruth Ware as an author. The next one is a book that I actually pre-ordered, so I do have a copy of it, and that is The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones. This is actually more of a fantasy book, but it's like a fantasy thrillery book, and it follows a girl whose family are gravediggers, and they live on the outskirts of a fairy land, which the fairy are not very friendly, but the corpses that they bury in their cemetery actually come to life, so they're zombies basically, and there's a whole war thing happening. And I'm pretty positive this girl gets caught up in the middle of it. But I've heard already really good things about this book. It just came out and everybody is just kind of raving about it and loving it. And Emily Lloyd Jones is definitely an author that I have read from before and I really enjoyed. So I definitely, you know, I pre-ordered this because I knew I wanted to read it just because I have read her before. I loved it, surprisingly. And I'm hoping that this one will be the same. The last thriller that I know about that I'm anticipating is The Ninth House, and this is by Leigh Bardugo. This one is also getting a little mixed reviews. Like, some people are really loving it, some people are just okay about it, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel, but I do know that I do enjoy Leigh Bardugo's writing, and this is an adult book versus her other books, which have been young adult, so I'm interested to see how she takes the adult side of things. And this one follows, I believe, another house. So apparently that's the thing now. Like, houses, apartments, creepy things happening. Is the house actually alive? That type of thing. Yeah. So very interested in that one too. And again, it's getting mixed reviews right now from people who have gotten early copies, but I'm still interested, to read more from Leigh Bardugo, and I'm definitely going to want to read an adult from her. So kind of see where she takes those types of things. So I'm anticipating that one. Okay, guys, those are 5 books that came out in 2019, or one of them is upcoming. And those are the ones that I am definitely interested in picking up as far as thrillers go. Let me know your answers down below. What are some thrillers that have come out this year that you've either A, enjoyed? Have you read any of these books that I talked about? And let me know what your thoughts on them were. And if there's anything still upcoming or that have come out that you just haven't picked up yet, let me know all your answers down below on the thrillers that you're excited for 2019. Make sure you go check out Lindsay's video today too. I'll have her link down below. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.